Well, hey there everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi, hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. Today we're up here at South Table Mountain on the other side of, or just further down where we normally go, further down from the house. We've been up this way before. This is the trail that we were walking on over the summer where we saw the rattlesnake. But it is cold now, so they're all hidden away. Right, buddy? Oh, how cute. Look at this little cute boy today. But yeah, today is Saturday, November 30th, I believe. And yeah, just enjoying the holiday weekend. Got some chores done at the house, did some running around today. I filmed an unboxing and already got that posted. It was for Blue Monkey from Caroline Smith and Distracted by Diamonds. And yeah, I was doing some tidying up around the house. Ran around, did a couple errands. One of Apollo's pet stores was having their Black Friday, weekend sale, 20% off of everything, and they were having like a little community lunch. So they had, in the bakery area, they had food and wine and punch and beers and sodas. So I grabbed a slice of pizza and a ginger ale and was able to get some good deals on some of Apollo's more pricier frozen treats. So we did that, and I think we might have a potty break here in a second. Yep, 1 second. But yeah, they had, sorry, we've got to walk back now to put this in the trash. But yeah, they had some pretty hot deals. So I snagged some of his frozen treats. He got beef, knee caps, knee bones. He got some green-lipped mussels frozen and some fermented pig's feet. So he got a pig's foot when I came home today as a little treat. He ate that while I finished up some laundry, charged all the batteries for the camera and the drone, and then I started kitting up Cognac by Alphonse Mucha and Distracted by Diamonds. Started kitting that up and I was like, okay, I want to go out while we still have a decent amount of daylight. Let me get as far into this as I can until I decide it's time to go. And I ended up getting about halfway, but I noticed I was getting low on my removable color coding stickers that I use to kit up. So we're going to do this walk, and then I'm going to take him home, and then I've got to run over to Walmart and get those stickers. I almost bought them from Office Depot. I was like, oh, I'll just snag them at Office Depot. It's just down the street. So I can leave Apollo in the car, and I can just do that on the way home, just make a quick stop. They were $13 for a pack of labels at Office Depot. I almost got them thinking that that's how much they normally are. And I was like, this just feels expensive. Let me check Amazon. So I checked Amazon. They were $4.70 on Amazon, like a third of the price. And I was like, okay, but they're on back order on Amazon. I wouldn't get them, it said, until the third week of December, if not early January. And I was like, I need to finish kitting up now. I think I might have enough to finish kitting up Cognac, but I wouldn't have enough to kit up anything else. And I was like, I need them like ideally tonight. So I was like, okay. So I checked Target. Target didn't have any in stock. I like the easy peel removable ones. And so I was like, let me check Walmart. They're $4.20 at Walmart. And they're in stock, but we don't have a Walmart close by, so I've got to make about a 15-minute drive to go get them. So easy, buddy. Hi. Oh, is that supposed to be a friend? Was that a missed Is that a lost misconnection? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, I might go to Walmart at that price and just get 3 or 4 packs, and that'll last me probably an entire year of kitting up. Last time I bought them was in April, and I'm just running out. So I'm like, I might as well just stock up, get a ton at a good price. That way I'm not scrambling next time I get to kitting up a few kits, and just have them for a long time. So I'm gonna run to Walmart this evening and snag those, finish kitting up cognac, and then get started on that, probably one section at a time. And we'll go through, I'll give you some life updates and stuff. And that's really it about life updates. Work's going good, life's going good. Went and did dinner with the fam on Thursday, this past Thanksgiving Thursday. Went and it was really lunch with the fam. We met at noon. I got there a little early. Hung out, watched TV, ate lunch, just sat around and chit-chatted. It was good to catch up with my brothers and my uncles, my mom, of course. And then came home, walked Apollo, worked on Medi for like a minute, and then I had Friendsgiving. So that was over at Alex and MJ's house. So I went over there and had Friendsgiving. I had a small little plate of just a couple of things that people had brought as part of the potluck that I wanted to try, but I didn't eat like another full meal. But I brought a blackberry peach tart for them as my little offering, a little dessert. So I made that, and then stayed there for quite a while until it was time for Katie, Lindsay, and Jacqueline's Black Friday lead up live. So I left like 5 minutes before that was gonna start, which was 8 p.m. my time. So I left just before 8 p.m. Stopped at the store to get some snacks and stuff. Did I get I got what are they called? A body armor. Just some drinks and stuff and snackies to have while I was watching the live and waiting for Black Friday. So I did that, and then came home and took Apollo for another walk, and then I hung out and diamond painted while I watched Katie and Jacqueline and Lindsay's live. Hold on. So yeah, and as I was watching the live, I finished Medi like 2 minutes before the Black Friday release on Diamond Art Club. Finished Medi, bought my kits, kitted down Medi, and cleaned up and went to bed. But I ended up snagging 12 diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club. Apollo, oh my God. You're so strong. When he anchors himself and wants to sniff, I can lean my entire body weight against the leash and he won't budge. He's so strong. I have to really give it my all to move him. I'm like, what are you, made of lead? So yeah, it gets a little hilly right here, so I may be out of breath a little bit. I'm always out of breath when I'm exercising, but you know what I mean. I wonder if I can name all 12 of the kits that I got. No, I can't. I know them image-wise, but I don't know the titles of them. Let me grab my phone. Phone is here. my kit's already shipped, which is crazy because when I bought them and got my little confirmation invoice thing, it said that a few of them were kind of a pre-order and they were going to ship for like another week or two. But according to the email that I got from Diamond Art Club yesterday, they all shipped. So that's good. I mean, I placed my order. I'm not kidding you. I had such fast fingers. The second that it went live, I was sitting there hitting refresh. The second it went live. At first, I was able to pick 6 of them, but not all of them were populating. So it took me about 30 seconds to click the 6 that I wanted. And then I was like, where's the rest? So I hit refresh, the rest populated. I was able to select the other 6. So I'd say I was checked out and done with the 12 that I wanted it took me maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to get in and get out. So I snagged a bunch that did end up selling out, which I was happy that I was able to get them. Come on, buddy. Please don't make me pull you this entire way. So I have to go to, so at first I looked at the email and I was like, oh, they only sent 9 of my 12. The other 3 must have been those back-ordered ones or the pre-order. But then I realized that the message was just too long. So at the bottom it said, view entire message. And then it showed that all 12 were shipped. So yeah. Apollo, come on. We haven't been up here in a long time, so he's like all new smells. And then we have the coyotes and the deer up here, so I can only imagine how he's probably like, oh my gosh, I could just sit up here all day and sniff. But yeah, so I got Witch's Bath. So there's that one, Witch's Bath. I got Sabrina the Snow Leopard. Oh, Witch's Bath is by Ivy Dollamore. Round drill, 65 colors, 2 ABs, and 3 fairy dust. 55.6 by 85.6. Sabrina the Snow Leopard. That one right there. I thought that would enhance really well. That one is from Peggy Collins, I believe. Round drill, 53 colors, 2 ABs, and 4 fairy dust. And then I got Porcelain Dress by Yume. Square drill, 55.8 by 96.8 centimeters, 51 colors, 2 ABs, 2 fairy dust. Then I got Sake Dragon, and I forget the artist's name, but it was just really cool. Another one that I thought would enhance really well. Square drill, 69.9 by 88.9 with 71 colors, 2 ABs, 6 fairy dust. Then I got Stars Beneath by Yume. Square drill, 55.8 by 111.5, 72 colors, 3 ABs, and 4 fairy dust. Then I got Sea Star Mermaid by Yume. Square drill, 69.9 centimeters by 113.8, 64 colors, 2 ABs, and 5 fairy dust. Then I got Flower Pressed Wings by Yume. Lots of Yume, you know me. Square drill, 60 by 89.9, 61 colors, 2 ABs, 3 fairy dust. Then I got Dreaming with Wolves by Yume. Square drill, 70 by 70, 66 colors, 1 AB, 3 fairy dust. Then I got Gone Camping, which I'm going to do as a gift for my youngest brother. He's really into vans and van life. Round drill, 62 colors, 2 ABs, 2 fairy dust. That's a 55.6 by 83.7. I thought that would enhance really well. Then I got Forest Dragon The Encounter by JoJo's Art. This one, that one just sold me on the sheer amount of detail and how photorealistic it looked. The rendering was incredible. Katie totally sold me on that one. Who knows when I'll ever decide to work on that, but it just looks so cool. It looks so cool. It gives me kind of, it's so close to the original, it looks like almost like an Image World kit. Rendered beautifully. Square drill, 104.8 by 69.9 centimeter, 85 colors, 2 ABs, and 5 fairy dust. Then we have Fushimi Inari by Yume Art. That is a round drill canvas, 55.6 by 83.7 centimeters, 50 colors, 2 ABs, and 4 fairy dust. My God, Apollo, we can't do this the entire time. We're not making any progress. And then last one is Bath Time by Yume, and that is a square drill, 65 centimeters by 103 centimeters. Square drill, if I didn't say that. 60 colors, 3 ABs, 2 fairy dust. So yeah, those are the 12 that I got. In addition to those, I got 4 other kits. I got 2 kits from Jaded Gem Shop. I won't pull them up. But I got Evening Contemplation by Alphonse Mucha. I got that in round at the biggest size. And I added Glimmer, which is Jade's version of fairy dust, and ABs. And then, hold on. And then I got Lead Us Not Into Temptation, again by Mucha. And I got the largest size. I got that one in square, and I added the Glimmer fairy dust. So I got those 2 from Jade. Apollo, please, 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 let's keep walking. And then from Diamond Painting Shop, I got Autumn from Mucha and Spring from Mucha. I got those 2 kits. Because they had a 15% off sale. So yeah, there's 2 from Mooney Made that I'm most likely gonna get. But Mooney Made sale, I believe, is running through the end of the year. So I didn't feel super emboldened to pull the trigger over this weekend. I will though. I will though. I was like, let me just take a little breather, and maybe over the course of the next few weeks I'll have another finish, and that'll make me feel better about buying more. Who knows? I probably won't have another finish, but yeah. So I have those. Some people recommended Art and Soul. I think it was Shay popped onto the Mucha live stream last week and recommended Art and Soul, or somebody did. And so I took a look. There's a few kits, but I think I'm just gonna wait for now. And then Diamond Art Studio UK. I want to get one of their large color count kits, but I'm gonna hold off for now. And then Jolly Gem Shop is one that I saw over on Katie Diamonds and Washi, over on Katie's channel, and it looks really good. I went to their site. There wasn't anything necessarily that was jumping out to me as far as artwork, but they're on my radar. So I have all those. I may tonight go on to Etsy and do a little small shopping, see what kind of sales are going on over on Etsy, and maybe get some putties, maybe a pen, that type of thing, and do a little small shop on Etsy situation. I'm not sure if you have this or not, but I recently got the Etsy like subscription membership. I think it was like $18 or something like that for the first 3 months. And it gets you free shipping from certain shops. Certain shops you'll get free shipping no matter how much you buy. And that is a game changer for me. Just my purchase from Distracted by Diamonds alone, I got free shipping on Blue Monkey, and that alone covered the price of the membership, just not having to pay that shipping. Shipping for that one kit was more than that entire subscription. And then I got some alien putty and some putty from another shop. So that is a huge that will encourage me to shop more from smaller shops, because then I can just get like little onesie twosie things, a $3 putty, and then I'm not paying, $10 for shipping. It's not for every store, because I don't think it worked for the creativity scroll. I'll have to double check, but I don't think it did. But yeah, certain shops it doesn't work on. But yeah, so anyway, that's kind of my little Black Friday shopping spree. I got some skincare from a couple shops. And today I ordered some more double-sided mounting tape for my diamond paintings. I can't find the roll that I had. I don't know if one of my roommates threw it away, but I couldn't find it. So I ordered some more because I'd like to do a how-to finish and hang a diamond painting. I get asked it so often when I do a finish and review, because the kits that I work on are usually super big and heavy. So I almost always get at least one person asking me, how do you hang such a heavy diamond painting? And what do you do to paint what do you do with the borders? Do you frame them? How do you afford a frame so big? So I'm just gonna do a quick tutorial of how I take care of them. So I was gonna do that tomorrow, but I couldn't find my tape. So I was like, I'll just order some more. It'll be here in a couple days and I'll film it. It's sometime in December. So right now, Medi is rolled up and put in the corner until I can get around to getting that filmed. So yeah. My Diamond Art Club kits say they will be here on Monday. So very fast shipping. So I will be filming a whole mess of unboxings probably next week sometime. And I'll probably have them going up every day until they're done. And then my diamond painting shop ones are already shipped as well. So I'll have 14 canvases to unbox and film. And then I have 2 Jaded Gem shops from prior to Black Friday. I have Apotheosis of the Slavs. And what's the other one that I got? I got another one. Oh, yeah. I Am Made of Memories, the Song of Achilles one. So I think those might get shipped soon. Those were from a few weeks ago. But regardless, the Jaded Gem Shop ones will probably be last. You might not see those until next year, just with shipping times and stuff. So let's pull over and let these people walk by. Over here. So yeah, that's kind of everything as far as purchases go. Who knows what Cyber Monday will bring. I am fully prepared to place another large order depending on what is released. Yeah, you know me, I keep thinking in my head, Apocalyptic Garden, but I have a feeling we're not going to see that for a while, if they even decided to put it into production, because that just went into voting, I believe, in May. So that's a really quick turnaround. Usually people don't see their kits that they voted for, or their images that they voted for put into production for like a year, sometimes longer. So I'm being a little too optimistic, thinking that I'll see that this year, or ever. But I'm fully prepared to snag any Yumeis. Now, I won't show a screenshot of it because I don't want Diamond Art Club to ever get mad at me. Even though I've given them plenty of reason in the past to be mad at me by my complaining about one thing or another. But luckily they seem to be, I'm not on any sort of list, I don't think. They seem fine with me. Maybe a little annoyed, but fine. There is an image, when you go to the Diamond Art Club site, hold on. When you go to the Diamond Art Club site, they have that like Black Friday sale, like big image, big advertisement on the front page. And then surrounding it is a border of all the 100 Black Friday kits, and they're like changing. So the picture, the image will change, and it's just like this collage of all the Black Friday images. There's one image that I caught as I was just looking at it, because I was like, oh, that's pretty. There's one image that I caught that was not part of the Black Friday releases. It simply was not. I even scrolled through all of them. I'm like, is that part of one of them that I just didn't realize was part of it? And no, it is an image or a piece of artwork that was not released, but it's flashing on that page. So I'm like, is this a Black Friday image that they decided to pull or bail on, and they ended up not releasing it for Black Friday, and it's just not happening at all? Or is this a Cyber Monday image that accidentally got put into the mix? Because I know that there was also another image on there that was a mystery kit, but they put the actual revealed image in that collage. So they might have put together that image a long time ago, marketing, whoever did it, before they even, decided which one would be a mystery and which one wouldn't, and which ones would actually be. I don't know what happened. But yeah, they accidentally spoiled one of the mystery kits for people with that collage. And then there was another image that if I had to guess, I'm guessing it's going to be released on Cyber Monday, and we'll hear about it tomorrow, or hopefully I'll be able to edit this and get it up on Sunday, if not Monday. So we'll see. If it is released as part of the Cyber Monday, then I will update you. But I don't want to reveal what it is or give you a screenshot, because again, I don't want to upset Diamond Art Club. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I'm like, hey, that might be something to look out for Monday. I'd buy it. It's really cool. And I was like, wait, is this maybe a different mystery kit? Because I know there was 2 that they released for Black Friday. Is this that other mystery kit and this is the actual image? But I went to go look at the mystery kits, and I'm like, no, neither of these match the description of what I'm seeing. It's like, yeah, it's certainly not summer fun landscape, and it's certainly not mythical or magical animal. So it's not either of those. I'm hoping we see it tomorrow or Sunday at the time of filming this. We'll see. So yeah, that's kind of everything for Black Friday. Looking forward to Cyber Monday. And then, what else? I guess that's pretty much everything as far as shopping goes. I went from 100 kits in my stash to now 116, not including what might come up tomorrow. But now that I have Medi done, I'm like, yes, this project's done. I'm moving into some ones that are still massive and will take me a long time, but it's nice to have a project that you've been working on for, 2+ months finished, So I guess that brings us into whips and kitted ups. So I won't talk about anything that has no progress. You know what I've got sitting around. I'll just mention the changes, and then we'll get into maybe some responding to some comments while I play with the drone. I'm just trying to get to a spot where I've got a group of people behind me, I've got a group of people in front of me. I'm trying to get to a turn off where I'm by myself. That way I can fuss with the drone. It is quite windy up here, and my little baby budget drone is not super wind capable, so I might just test it to see if it can even stay in the air successfully, and if not, I'll turn it off and we'll just do without. But so yeah, as far as whips go, Medi is done. Close the book on that. So now I have The Heaven Beneath by Yume Art is my new active whip. So I started on that last night, and I got, I'd say 2 sections done on that. They're kind of half sections just with the way the perforations are on the plastic cover. So I've got like 4 of those half sections done. So I'll be continuing to work on that. And then once I have Cognac by Alphonse Mucha and Diamond Painting Shop finished kitted up tonight, I'll start on that tonight or tomorrow. So my plan is to alternate one section of Cognac, one section of Heaven Beneath, or essentially one diamond painting session, one night of each, but always rotate back and forth. Always be rotating back and forth, and I think that'll be nice because the palette for Cognac is very much neutrals and soft pinks and oranges and stuff, whereas Heaven Beneath is almost all dark sky, dark, night colors. So it'll be a good mix. But they are both square, so I have a feeling at a certain point I will get burnt out on squares and want to work on a round, and that's when I'll grab Phases by Yume Art. So I'm just going to alternate back and forth between those. Swip, swap, throughout the month of December. That way I'm still working on a Mucha for Mucha Mania. And then once January 1st hits, then Cognac will go away. It'll go into the whip pile, and I will bring down Wizard Spell. And then I'll be doing the same thing, flip-flopping between Heaven Beneath and Wizard Spell. So that's how that'll go. And then and I'll still have Phases going on in the background. Once Phases is done and it's time for me to pick a new round, then I'll be picking Moon Girlfriend. And then, because that's a gift. And then once Moon Girlfriend is done, I'll probably be doing the, whatever that bus one was from Peggy Collins from my brother. So I've got a lot of gifts at the beginning of the year. So yeah, so that's my game plan. I've been doing a decent amount of diamond painting over the past couple of weeks. It's just 'tis the season, things are cooling off. I become a little bit more of a homebody. My friends tend to go up skiing most weekends, and I'm not a downhill skier, so I usually will either go cross country or stay home with the boy and go on walks or snow hikes and stuff. So my winters tend to be a little bit more productive in terms of crafting. So yeah. And now that we have this in our backyard, It's not like I have to go on a big far drive to take him for a snow walk. We just go out the back door. So yeah. But yeah, and then I think that's it. I won't go into further plans beyond that. We've covered that before, but you know, Jaded Jamboree, Summer with the Masters, potential Henry Clive paint along, Mookamania 2. So we've got a lot. But that's kind of my game plan for like the next 4 kits I'd like to finish would be Phases, Moon Girlfriend, Heaven Beneath, and Wizard Spell. Cognacs just kind of, I'm not trying to say this as like it's some sort of less than, but it's kind of just it's just a kit to say that I'm still participating in my own event, even though I finished my main project that I thought was going to take me the entire time. So I want to have something, especially for Instagram. I've been really slacking on Instagram, and I'd like to keep that up. So maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow I'm going to go and try to put together a whole like Instagram posting kit on Canva with like making sure all the backgrounds are correct, the fonts all match to my new YouTube layout. I kind of did one for a start video from the Heaven Beneath. So if you want to see kind of the new stylings, that post is up. So all of my future Instagram posts will kind of have that style. Because I'd like to make it be all uniform across the platforms. So, but I need to put a start photo for Cognac, and then I'm going to set some calendar reminders, I think, and remind myself to take progress photos of the Heaven Beneath and Cognac. That way I can maybe do like a 1 week progress report. Week 1 with this kit, week 2 with this kit, week 7, you know, that kind of thing. But I want to do it all through Canva, so that way my pictures are all kind of uniformly themed. So yeah, it'll just take a little bit of work, take a little bit of work. But yeah, get Instagram back up and running. The channel has had a pretty significant spike in viewership and subscribers, so thank you all for the support. We added about another 100 or so people, I think, since my stash video went up. So that was really cool. I was not expecting that. And then that kind of coincided with the new layout, so I'm hoping everyone's liking kind of the new look and feel and intro and outro. That intro and outro clip will change, I think, throughout the seasons. So I'll call that one fall, and then I'll have a winter one where it's similar shots, but, you know, snow on the ground. And then we'll have spring and summer. I think that's how I want to do it. So it'll still be, you know, me and Apollo at the end waving, but we'll just be in different scenery. So I think that stuff will change, the intro and outro, like landscape and where we're at. But the fonts and the music and, you know, all of that stuff will remain the same. And my thumbnail style, I don't have any intention on changing that. I really like how it looks right now. I'm very happy with kind of the layout of it, and kind of how the artwork is framed in the thumbnails when there's an unboxing or a finish. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that for quite some time. We'll see. I usually change twice a year, but I really like that layout. So, yeah. Well, I think that's everything as far as life updates. You'll have to let me know what you snagged on Black Friday. Oh, you know what? Let me do this real quick. I've been meaning to do this. I should have done it pre-Black Friday. I'm sorry. But it is what it is. Here we are. I want to thank everyone for watching the stash video And again, just that continued support and just all, you know, keeping me company while I keep you company and letting me chat your ear off like Mia says. So I'd like to do a little giveaway on the channel, completely random. I've been in the mood to do it for a while and then I forget to say it during a filming. Let's do a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card. Just as a thank you. I will do a random comment picker, and I will do this, since we're already past Black Friday, I'll do this on December 31st. And then if I do some sort of New Year's video or New Year's live, perhaps, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, to wrap up Mookamania, this will just be a little bonus giveaway, either for that live or in a subsequent video. It'll happen after the 1st is when I'll announce the winner. So this will run from now until December 31st, a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card. All I want you to do is watch the stash video, be it in chunks, or if you want to run through the whole thing in one go, or if you want to scrub around until you find something. But I just want you to give me the name of the kit from my stash that either it's your favorite from my stash. Either it's in your stash, or it's on a wish list, or it's a discontinue or whatever, can't get it, but I would love to have it. Whatever your favorite kit is that I have. I wish I had one of Anthony's kits. Just name your favorite from that video in this video. In the comments for what you're watching right now, go to the comments and say, hey Anthony, my favorite kit from your stash is blah, blah, blah. And then on December 31st, in the evening, I will do a random comment picker, pick a winner, and I will announce the winner in a future video and ask you to email me. You'll email me, we'll do the whole verification thing, and then I'll send you your gift card. So, should have done it for Black Friday so you had some extra money. I'm so sorry. But I kept forgetting to do it. But yeah, just a little thank you. And at the time of filming this, for Mookamania, we still have all of December left. We still have 2 more giveaways to get through. Hi. We still have, let's walk over here. We still have another diamond painting shop gift card to give away. And then we also have a $50 gift code discount to the Creativity Squirrel. So we still have some more fun to be had. So make sure to register if you haven't already. Okay, so this trail, I don't know how long ago I filmed this. It's so windy, but we came up this way and oh my gosh, it's so windy. Come on. It's way more strenuous coming up this way. But that's the other side of town. This is facing towards where I used to live. And now we live straight that way. So just on the other side of the dirt hill. This dirt hill, come on. Wow, going right up to that ledge, the wind really whips up. My word. So yeah, we still have those 2 giveaways to do. We still have and then this Diamond Art Club one that I just announced. But that one's not tied to Mookamania. This is just a watch my stash video, please. So yeah, I think that's gotta be everything. My word. I'm always chit-chatting. I'm looking good on battery. Okay, so let's get into some comments. Before I do that, I'm gonna do a little drone test here with you guys and see how she's gonna fare with the wind. So let's get her going. I don't want to do it next to the ledge because God forbid this thing just like flies over the edge of the little plateau and then it's gone.
Droney, circle, rocket, spotlight, direction, follow.
Follow, let's do follow.
Medium, follow. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's struggling. She's struggling. Okay, come on. Poor thing. Okay, it's holding its own, but it's definitely struggling. Oh, there's a deer up here. Hold on, everyone. Come back to me. Oh yeah, no, we're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. Come on, baby. You can do it. Land, baby. Land, sweetheart. Look it. Come on. Okay, if you grab it with both hands, when it's being unruly, I learned that if you grab it with both hands, top and bottom, and you flip it upside down, that engages an auto shut off feature. So it automatically just shuts off. So normally, when there's no wind, it finds my hand and it slowly lowers and lands nicely on my hand and shuts off automatically. But it's too windy. Yeah, I just don't want to lose it. And when it's super windy like this and it's trying to fight against the wind, it's really using all of its strength, like the fan power, so that you just burn through batteries. I mean, I'll get like 5 minutes of filming and then it'll be like, sorry, I have to land now. We have no battery. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call it good. Also, there's a deer straight in front of us. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's literally dead ahead. Line of sight, straight forward. You see its ears poking up. So I don't want to freak it out either. So let's just, you know what? Today's not the day for drones. The people that aren't a huge fan of the buzzing of the drone, which I understand, you get the day off today. I can't film with this much wind, unfortunately. But let's see if we can get a little peek at this deer over here. I'm gonna take a photo of it and I'll do a picture-in-picture of it so you can see it up close. How pretty, a cutie. So I'm taking a picture of it and then you'll see it on screen. That is a big boy or a girl. Pretty. Okay. Apollo has not identified it yet. I was going through the posts by Yume Art recently. I think it was on Instagram, I think. And Yume has huskies, and Yume uses her huskies as inspiration and sometimes even like models. Look at this thing. Look at how pretty. Hopefully you can see it. It's looking right at Apollo. Oh, there's another one. I see two. Oh, how cute. Oh my gosh, never mind. There's like a whole gaggle of them. Let's get over this hill. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. See, and at night, when we walk up here, all you see is eyes staring at you. Wow. Look at them, Appo. One of them has a bird on its back. Oh. They're like, should we run from this thing or should we stomp it to death? What are we doing? Apollo, chill out. Don't scare them. Yeah, they're not into Apollo. Poor things. How cool. How cool. Hopefully you can see this, everyone. Hi, babies. Okay, let's keep going. Let's let them live their lives, okay? They don't need you around. They're trying to hang out. Yeah, so Yume, I think it was on her Instagram, has huskies, and she uses them often as like models or inspiration for her like wolf photos, and obviously like bath time was a husky. But she said that a deer got into their backyard, and her dogs ran out there and decided they were gonna try to fight with the deer, and the deer won. And she had a picture of one of her dogs, and it was all busted up and, you know, had a bunch of gashes, and chunks of fur had been shaved so they could, you know, deal with the wounds and stuff. I was like, oh no, babies. So I mean, Apollo has run and chased deer before when we're out in the woods, but the deer's always run away. He's never like had an altercation with a deer. So yeah. So this is called Carl's Point, and so now we're looking pretty much directly east, and straight in front of us, hopefully you can see it on the viewfinder, is downtown Denver, where the buildings start to pop up. That's downtown Denver. And then if we scan, it's hard to see, but way straight out in the distance, there's a little white building way up on the horizon. That's the Denver International Airport. So yeah. So this is facing east. I live now straight west towards the sun right now, and where I used to live is, you can see the apartments kind of just a straight line right where my finger's pointing down. So I moved up over this ridge. Now we live here. So we live on the fun side. So yeah. All right, well, I've kept you in suspense long enough. Let's get to some of these comments, shall we? Or essentially, the shape of this hike that we're doing is essentially a balloon. So we're in like halfway through the loop of the balloon, then we'll come back to the other end of the circle and then back down the string. Here, let's wait for everybody to pass, shall we? Let's give them a little bit more space, huh? A little bit more space. Okay. While we're giving them some space, let's pull up our our comments here. Let's go to view all. Okay. All right, so going to my unboxing of Blue Monkey that just went up a little bit ago. Susan Sink and Drills says, I have this kit in my stash. Seeing you unbox it makes me want to finally work on it. Oh, good. Good. That's part of the point of unboxing, especially with the older kits, is like, oh, that's right. I should probably do that one. So yeah, thank you for the comment. My unboxing of Regrow by Yume Art. Leslie Diamond Paint says, after Black Friday, we definitely need a Yume event. Yes, we do. Now, here's something you can do. I believe a diamond painter or a content creator, and if you know the name of this person, let me know. I just don't recall offhand. I believe someone in previous years has done a Yume Art event, or it was like a Yume plus a few other artists event. So there may be something, you'll just have to research it. But Adam, Spark Leah Diamonds, is doing a year-long diamond painting event that is Asian themed in some form or fashion. So it can either be an artist that is an Asian artist, or a diamond painting with an Asian theme. So anything from Yume Art would count as something you could do. Hi. So just keep that in mind. If you want to participate in that event, Editing Anthony, please put a link to Adam's YouTube channel and a link to the diamond painting event Facebook group. It's a year-long event, and they're going to be doing a ton of different live streams. Him and Angel Leah Rose, they do a lot of content creation. If you're looking for some folks to keep you company for a long time and a lot, then I would suggest giving them a try. Angel just finished earlier this morning at the time of filming this, a 22-hour live. She made it, I believe, 22 hours, but she deals with some chronic pain and stuff, so she wasn't able to pull off the full 24, but my goodness, 22 hours. It was crazy. I started watching yesterday when I woke up in the morning and I was working on some videos and stuff. I started watching her yesterday morning and then had her on and off all day long, like taking Apollo for a walk, had her on, running some errands, had her on, reheating lunch, doing chores, like just had it on the background intermittently. I was also doing some of my own stuff, filming and whatnot, but I mean, every couple hours I was turning it on and I'm like, oh, Angel's there. And then last night I went over to Matt and Jackie's house with Alex and MJ. We had another Jersey Shore watch party. And this was about 7:30 at night. Turned it on, still there. I come home, do a little diamond painting before bed, turn it on at 11 o'clock at night, still there. And I was like, this is crazy. But it keeps you company. It keeps you company. I see the value in it. I personally could never do that unless I was going to do like a 7-hour live stream where me and Apollo just go on a super long hike or something. I could never do that. And last week, Angel did an 8-hour live, and this coming Friday at the time of filming this, Mia's doing an 8-hour live, and I'm like, you guys are something else. I could never. I am going to join Mia on her live this coming Friday for, I don't know, I'll try to put in an hour or so. But yeah, so anyway, going back to the event. So they're going to be doing a lot of live streams and content around this year-long Asian themed diamond painting event. So if you're looking for a reason to grab some Yume art kits, then please do it. I'm going to be doing obviously the Heaven Beneath for it. No new starts or finishes or anything is required. So I'll have a whip going into it, which is Heaven Beneath, and then phases. And then my plan ideally is to always have something going on in my whip pile that counts for that event. So I'll have to figure that out, either by just passively starting on Inner Garden or something like that, just to say I have something going. But once Summer with the Masters rolls around, I can do a Hokusai, and that counts for that event. So yeah, something Asian themed or from an Asian artist at all times all year long, either in the background or in the forefront. We'll see. But yeah, so that's your Yume event if you wanna do it. Now there may be others more specific to Yume, but I don't know. I won't be doing one. Not next year at least, maybe the year after, but my dance card is full for 2025. If I'm welcomed back to the events that I co-hosted, my dance card will be full. So yeah. Let's see. And you know what? I believe, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I did get a chance to chat with Jade a little bit on Black Friday. And I mentioned Jada Jamboree, and she said, I think I phrased it like, hey, it's good to hear from you, love you. We should catch up sometime and maybe do a call so we could talk about Jada Jamboree for next year. And she's like, yes, absolutely. So I'll take that as a tacit yes, I'm going to be co-hosting again, but that's not 100%. So, because I was like, I already have some images I'd love to do for another collaboration release, and we should probably get on those sooner than later to get them up on the shop. So, yeah. Apollo, let's go. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful out here today. It is windy, it is cold. I should have worn my gloves, but I'm hoping as long as we get back to the car before it gets totally dark and crisp, I'll be okay. But this has been a really beautiful walk. We're at almost 3 miles right now, so thanks for coming along so far. You're gonna be sleepy when we get home, huh? I took him to the dog park yesterday. That was also something I did while I was listening to the 24-hour live. I took Apollo to the dog park yesterday, and we went to this one called West Arvada, and it's one of the bigger ones. It's close to, sometimes when I do responding to your comments, I walk on that super long paved path that goes by the soccer fields and underneath a couple like little bridges and stuff. I'll do that really long one. It goes by that little baby reservoir kind of thing. So there's a dog park over there called West Arvada. So I took him there yesterday, and there was a surprisingly few dogs at the dog park. There was a fair amount, but for such a big dog park, maybe there was like a dozen dogs, maybe 15, in and out while we were there. So I was all excited to get him there so he could run around and get some energy out and socialize. And for the most part, he just kind of trotted around, sniffing stuff and peeing on things, and kind of just, there wasn't a lot of dogs. So he didn't get to really play all that much. And the dogs that were there wasn't a lot of them that like to play hard, like Apollo likes to play hard. He found one friend who was doing the play bow, and they were wrestling and running around, but then that dog left. And so he was just left with some other dogs. They just kind of were walking around and sniffing, and that was really it. But there wasn't very many dogs that were wanting to chase and wrestle and, have the same kind of energy that he does. So even after we were at the dog park, I want to say for an hour and a half, maybe coming up on 2 hours yesterday. And yeah, he still, when we got home, he was kind of like, let's do some tug of war for a while, like he hadn't gotten it all out. So, so hopefully this longer hike, we're probably going to be pulling close to 6 miles by the time we get back. This will help. So usually he has a lot more of his zoomies in him, and he just did that little spurt. So that tells me that he's getting the energy out just by the miles that we're putting in, which is good for me. So yeah. What we'll probably do is on the way back, we won't go the same way we came. We'll take a little detour. It's a little bit more of a smoother descent back to the car, but we'll just have to walk on the road a little bit, which is okay by me. Okay. What did we get to, like one comment? Okay. So thank you, Leslie, for the comment. Then going to my finish and review of Medi, Mia says, OMG, Anthony, she looks absolutely stunning. I love it. Yay, I'm glad you like it. Lisa says, oh, Anthony, this is gorgeous. Just wow. Thank you, guys. Lisa, oh, this is going to my vlog episode 154. Lisa says, my washer broke. I can't buy this year and it is killing me. LOL, but seriously, it is. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, here's what you can do. Make sure to comment on this video what your favorite kit is from my stash, and that'll put you in the running to potentially win a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card. So that may take a good chunk out of a kit so you can maybe snag something. These kind of vlogs traditionally are usually watched by like my diehards. the people that, that are invested in all of my shenanigans. So I'd say as compared to like a whip and chat or an unboxing or something like that, we'll probably have fewer people entering. So this might be your chance. So yeah, make sure to leave a comment. Going back to my finish and review of Medi, Artemis says, yay, you finished. The image with the music is so beautiful and haunting. Yeah, I tried to pick some music. I think I searched tragedy and then tried to find something a little bit more classical and kind of, yeah, like haunting for that one. So I'm glad that you appreciated the music selection. I did try to find something that matched the mood. Miller Time Mama says, looks amazing. Thank you. Carla says, hope you demonstrate and show us how you hang these very heavy diamond paintings up. Thank you, beautiful work. Yes, I will be doing that as soon as the, do we want to go that way? No. That'll spit us out at the wrong spot. As soon as my double-sided mounting tape comes in, I will show you. Graham Cracker says, gorgeous, thank you. And Elisa Marie says, oh, wow, all the 5200 really made the colors pop even more. Great work, Anthony. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then going to my unboxing of Surreal Blues, Elisa Marie says, love this one also. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, I'm excited. Wombat Holocrafts gave some heart emojis to that as well as my vlog. Thank you. Going to my unboxing of Regrow, we have Samantha Color saying, I'm so glad I got this one. I love the colors. It's so peaceful. Yeah, it really is. And then my unboxing of Train to Tokyo, Linda Hammermeister says, I have done a lot of Dreamer designs and have had no trouble. My favorite artist is Curtis Reykjavik. I have a collection of his. Oh, nice. I'll have to go and take a look at that artist. Dreamer Designs is still doing a buy one, get one 70% off sale. And I was very, very tempted to go get 2 more kits. They just released one from Ivan Valakovic. And it is an ocean scene that I think is beautiful, and if it's rendered well and the colors are chosen well, I think it would look great. So I had half of mine to get that, and then there is a, oh gosh, what's his name? Is it something Russell? No. Andy Russell? Is that right? No. I don't know. It's a sun. It's like a big sun, and it's a big poppy, bright kind of Mandela kind of image. I had a kit of his back when he was licensed with Diamond Art Club that I de-stashed called Meditation Squares. If you know it, tell me the artist's name. And so I had this kit called Meditation Squares. I de-stashed it because I didn't think it was one that I would ever get to. I won it in a giveaway. And I didn't realize that that was like a very popular like unicorn item because it was discontinued. But I de-stashed it on the cheap, not realizing, not that I would like jack up the price, but I might have held on to it, you know? But anyway, he is licensed with Dreamer Designs and has this like beautiful sun with a face, and then it's a big long panel, like horizontal panel. But so I was gonna get those. They're both in my cart. I'm gonna still keep thinking about it until tonight. But as much as I want to get that hot deal, A, I should probably save my pennies for Cyber Monday, and B, I've still yet to kit up and work on anything from Dreamer Design, so I don't want to get 2 more kits and then come to find out that I'm not a fan of them. So I think I should just play it cool until I at least start working on one of those. But anyway, thank you for the comment. Going back to my finish and review of Medi, Susan Sink and Drills says, it's gorgeous, thank you. And Trin says, gorgeous, thank you. Lisa Noof says, one word, Anthony, wow, thank you. And then going to my unboxing of Surreal Blues, Lisa Noof says, hi Anthony, that is an image I debated getting when it was released, but I knew it would be too much blue for me. I really love the image though. I did get a Black Friday release from the same artist called Poles of Color, which has a lot of different colors in it, which I think will look awesome. Yes, I did see Poles of Color. That one almost had me, but I was able to restrain myself, but it looks really cool. So you'll have to, when you do get to that one, you'll have to give me progress updates, because that one did look cool. I could see myself, when Cyber Monday rolls around, if it's a buy one, get one or something like that, and I'm only seeing like 3 that I have to have, then I could, or 5 that I have to have, I could see Poles of Color, if it's still in stock, being my my one to round out to get that discount, because it is cool. It is cool. Then going to my unboxing of Regrow, Cynthia Masters says, thanks for unboxing this. I too snagged it to go with Wishing Tree, Breakthrough, and yesterday's Stars Beneath. As panels in a group, I just haven't decided on the sequence. I'll take any suggestions. Ooh, that's a good one. Gosh. I would maybe do, honestly, I'd probably, because I have the same issue. I have all of these Yume panels now, and I've got to figure out what order to do them in. You didn't mention this one, and I don't know if it would count as part of your panels in your eyes, and if you even have it, but I will probably do Star Spray first, because it has a little Apollo in it. So I'd probably do that one first. If not that one, then I'd probably start with Wishing Tree, just because I think that might be the oldest, other than Star Spray, of these types of tall panels. So I'd probably start with Wishing Tree. But they would look so good on like a big long wall, kind of staggered and framed. That'd be really cool. Well, thank you for the comment. Cynthia Masters says, to my unboxing of Surreal Blues, it is one that I grabbed. It's now at the bottom of the pile. So I appreciate you taking the time to show us. Enjoy your extended Thanksgiving. Of course, thank you. Going to my vlog episode 154, Miller Time Mama says yes to Clive 25. And then going to my Mooka Mania week 4, we have Miller Time Mama saying enjoyed the replay. Samantha Color saying, I ordered from DAC for the Black Friday sale Scorpio by Chrisabug for my mom, Regrow by Yume, Freya, Goddess of Beauty and War by Chrisabug, and Sake Dragon by Stanley Morrison. That's the name of the artist for Sake Dragon, Stanley Morrison. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I got Regrow from your list and Sake Dragon. So yeah. Samantha goes on to say, I'm working on 3 diamond paintings. Zodiac by Mooka, nice. Christmas Delivery by Mermaid Cavern, and Christmas Kitten by Make Market, nice. You got a lot of projects going. Going back to my vlog episode 154, Lisa says, happy Thanksgiving, Anthony. Enjoy your time off with Apollo. Yes, we are, as you can see. We're moving and grooving. And then going to my unboxing of Cosmic Spiral by Ivan Velikovic. Ginger Tate says, beautiful image. Have checked out Dreamer Designs in the past. They have never been edgy enough for me, but I legit just ordered that canvas and 2 other ones like it. Oh, Train to Tokyo was one of them. Nice. If Dreamer Designs keeps coming out with canvases like that, they are going to keep taking my pocket dollars. Well, you should go check out that new ocean kind of beachy one that they released. It, like I said, if they did it right by the original image, in the rendering and color picking, then I think it will look great. But I could also see a computer rendering. I can tell that he's thirsty because he starts eating the snow. He did it at the dog park yesterday. Sorry to tangent again. So he's off leash. He's going, like, running the perimeter of the dog park about, I'd say like 20 yards ahead of me, 30 yards. But he doesn't want to go home. So he lets me stay close enough, but he always maintains a distance so I can't snag him. Especially when he's by himself. If he's just by himself, then he's got his attention on me, seeing where I'm at. If there's other dogs around, then his attention is on them. And if he doesn't see me, I can walk up and just gently grab his little briefcase and clip him, and he's none the wiser. But since there wasn't very many dogs around, he was playing keep away with me, but I wasn't like yelling at him. I mean, we're in an enclosed dog park. I was just kind of following him, seeing what he's getting into, making sure if he goes poop that I'm picking it up. But I was trying to get him to come to one of the little seating areas because they have water fountains and a ton of dog bowls. So I'm over there filling up water bowls so that way he could come get a drink because he started eating snow. And he didn't want to come to me because he thought I was going to try to catch him and take him home. So I'm like, come get water. And he's just standing there staring at me. And so finally I had to walk away. That way he felt like I was not within striking distance. I had to walk away. Then he went and got his water. And I'm like, you little jerk. But towards the end there, he started to tire out. So he did run up to me. Like I said, we were there for almost 2 hours. He did run up to me and let me pet him and stuff, and I could tell that he was like, okay. I mean, he still had some energy when we got home, but I don't know if he was just bored or over it, but after a while, I was following him, and he turned around, and I was like, what's up, buddy? And he just trotted right up to me and let me clip him up. I was like, okay, I guess we're going home now. So I don't know, maybe he just got bored. It's like, there's not enough cool dogs here. All these dogs are either too small to play with or just don't have, they're not on the same level. But anyway. Okay. Going to my entire diamond painting stash of 2024. No. Diamonds and Doxies. Hi, Leanne says, great video, Anthony. I had to watch it in 3 sittings. I think you were onto something with those matte drills. Genius idea. Have you watched any Crafty-ish Kristen? She has The Last Supper and she works on it occasionally. No, I have not, but I will take a picture of that. I took a screenshot, so that'll remind me when it's time to consume some content to go look that up. Going to my vlog 154. Kay Whittington says, I did make a Black Friday purchase. I have 2 Old Masters on my wish list from Jade. Here, buy one, get one 50% off was too good to pass up. When I planned to buy both of them next year anyway, I couldn't resist getting a $140 kit for $70. Yes. Yeah, she almost got me for 4. I ended up just staying with 2. But I had Amethyst from Alphonse Mucha in my cart. And then I also had La Tosca in my cart, and I was about to get those 2 as well, but I was like, let me see what Cyber Monday has to offer, and I have enough Jade kits to keep me going, so I can wait until her next sale, you know. So yeah, I stuck with 2. I couldn't convince myself to get any more. But it was a hot deal. That's a hot deal. Getting one of her kits for the cost of like a Diamond Art Club kit is just crazy good deal. So, okay. Then Kay Whittington goes on to say, just curious, why do you kit up kits before you are ready to work on them? Do you just enjoy the process of kitting up almost as something separate from actual diamond painting? No. Quite the opposite. I typically don't like kitting up kits, and I have to be in a really particular mood or a certain kind of mood to want to sit down and kit up. So when that mood strikes me and I get the kitting up bug, then I just do it. That because I know that there's going to be times where that's going to sound awful. And even when I do have the kitting up bug, I still don't like it. But at least I'm not, like, there's been times where I've kitted up a kit with so much static that I was just like pissed at the end of it. Like, I was mad. Like, I had a bad time and it like affected my mood because I'm like, this is just so frustrating. So I have to be in a particular mood to put on some music, just kind of let it happen and just get through it. So like today when I was kitting up Cognac, I was just kind of in the mood to do it. At first I was like, I'll wait until at some point in December. Like, I don't have to have a Muka as a whip every moment of Muka mania, but I was like, I'm feeling like it. I'm feeling like taking a break from actual diamond painting and just getting it done. So hopefully I still feel like that by the time I get home. But yeah, I just get into moods. So I'll grab a kit that I'm thinking I might want to do soon, or I have a particular plan, be it for an event or something else. And I'll just go for it. That sunset's looking beautiful on camera. It's beautiful over here too. Wow, it's beautiful everywhere. Ooh. So yeah, I'll just go to town. And like I said, I try to pick kits that I have a reason for wanting to kit it up because I'm planning on working on it or it's for an event. Like, it'll need to happen. So that's usually how it goes. And as long as I have the storage for it all, back in the day, I still have a ton of whips, but I think at one point I had like 9 actual whips with drills down on them. So that's why I had all this storage, because I kept starting projects. And now I try to reduce that, but I'll still have things kitted up because I'm like, I have the storage. I'm just gonna leave these empty art dot containers sitting around for no reason. Like, if I get the mood to kit up, I'll do it. But I've gotten to the point now where I have these small art dot storage sets, the 60 piece, but none of my projects, none of my stash is small enough to just fit into one of those, either because even if it's a smaller, like medium-sized kit, the color count is higher than 60, so I need more than that little small one, or they're just too big. It'll have 35 colors, but it's like a giant canvas, you know? So yeah, that's kind of why I don't really use those baby ones anymore, because all of my projects are too big for them. So I'd say I have, 8 to 10 of the 120 piece, and then I have a 240 and then a 420, I think, piece. So all of that's to say that, yeah, it's just when the mood strikes and I like to fill up my storage with future projects. Sometimes I can go a really long time without kitting something up because I've got plenty to do and I am not in the mood. And other times I'm like, what could I kit up today? I'm feeling it. And I try to take advantage of those moments because I don't like it. If I could have someone kit up my projects for me and I could just start them, oh, what a dream that would be. So anyway, thank you for the comment. Artemis says, that sounds like we're getting a whip in chat. You subbed. Okay, hold up. If shot putties work in the pen, please tell and do a tutorial. Edited say, no sir, not 2030. Yeah, I can't remember which kid I was saying I'll get to it in 2030, but yeah. Yeah, I did sub. And as far as the whip-in chat, I just haven't, I thought I was gonna have time over the long weekend, but I just ended up not having time. When I was home, sitting down diamond painting, it was usually at night. Roommates are home, and I don't like filming at night. I don't really like filming when roommates are home if I don't have to, so just timing wise, but I should, hopefully I'll find some time soon to maybe do another responding to your comments as a whip-in chat. Let's go, Apollo. I'm over it. I'm ready to get back. It's starting to cool off pretty good. Whew. Okay. Then going to my whip-in jam. Lisa says, this is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Of course, thanks for watching. And then my unboxing of Train to Tokyo. Lisa says, ooh, this is very pretty. Yeah. I really love both of those images. I hope they work up well. The majority of feedback I got from those unboxings were that people have had some positive experiences with Dreamer Designs. I do think I had some comments of caution, so we'll get to those eventually when I read them, but it was kind of a mixed bag, which is kind of the feedback that I've gotten all along about Dreamer Designs. So I hope that it works out for me. Going to my vlog episode 153, Lisa says, happy Thanksgiving, Anthony. Thank you for the great company today while I diamond paint a bit before I got to work. Nice. Well, thank you for watching. And of course, I'm always here. Going to my vlog episode 154, Lisa Marie says, happy Thanksgiving, Anthony. Thank you for all you do. Of course, thank you as well. My unboxing of Cosmic Spiral graham crackers says, very nice. I think I'm adding it to my wish list. Oh, good. And then going to my stash video for 2024, Prilnardo, I think. I hope I got that right. Says, I got to spend the whole afternoon with you, and I totally loved it. Thanks so much for sharing your stash. I don't feel so bad about my stash of around 80 kits. Seems when I go to a website to buy one kit, I can't stop at 1 or 2 or 5. Yeah. The music was perfect, too. Just the right volume for background music. Yay! Good. I'm glad. That editing was very time-consuming, and I'm glad that it all ended up working out for people. So, yeah. It's funny because I'd say 99.something% of my videos always have 100% thumbs up, which is great. I really don't take too much stock in that anyway, especially because, there's videos that I put up that I know some people are probably not gonna love. So I don't ever expect like all 100% positive response. But for some reason that stash video got 2 people that thumbs down it. And I'm like, I don't know if it's just because it's me and they just don't like me as a human, or if they didn't like the length of it, or they just don't like stash videos in general. I wish that when someone thumbs down, they could leave like some sort of feedback of like why, if they so chose, like this is why I don't like it, because that would be helpful as a content creator. But there's a number of reasons. Like I know a lot of people just don't like stash videos, or some people don't like them. But yeah, there was a time right around when I did my parody video that like maybe like the 10 videos before that and like for a month or so afterwards, there was one, I don't know if it was the same person, but each of my videos either on either end of that had 1 dislike. And I think it was just like one person that was like, I hate you and all that you are, so I'm just gonna just click on your videos and thumbs down. And then it started to peter out over the summer. Like they stopped doing it. So once again, I don't know if it was the same person, but yeah, it is interesting to see that just from a trends thing. But yeah, I think like my entire channel's average is like a 99.4% approval and then a 0.6% thumbs down of all the content I've ever done. So I think that's a pretty good ratio. And I don't know if thumbs down really does anything. Maybe it's just helpful for content creators to know, but it's still from a content or from a standpoint of how your videos are promoted. Even when things are thumbs down, that still counts as a point of engagement for YouTube. So it's still from the aspect of how popular is this video, thumbs downing still counts towards it being a more popular video. Therefore, it will potentially show up higher on people's recommended if they've never seen your channel before or suggested, because it's getting interaction of some kind, you know? So I think thumbs down really is just like a, hey, content creator, this percent of people, whatever you did here, this percent of people weren't a fan of it, you know? I think my parody video is the highest one of that. It had like, I want to say like 12 or 13 thumbs down and then like 200 thumbs up. And I was like, well, okay, that's still pretty good. Anyway, thank you for the comment. Going to my Muko Mania week 4. Trin just left some heart emojis. Thank you. And then, hold on just a second. We are going back the way we came because I realized that it's going to be a lot faster. So we're just going to do this. Mom's just going to do this. Going to my unboxing of Cosmic Spiral. Susan Sink and Drill says, this is a beautiful diamond painting. I'm really impressed with Dreamer Design's artwork. Anyone who doesn't like confetti probably wouldn't enjoy working on this kit, but I don't mind. So this is really tempting me. Oh, well, you have to let me know if you end up snagging it and or working on it. Because, yeah, they're really cool. I can't speak to anything about final product quality. I haven't even started working on them. I'd like to... I want to get one done. I'm so dizzy. Sorry, battery died. And then my hands are like freezing. And so they're moving so slow. And so I went to go get the camera off the mount, take its little protective case off to swap the battery. And I like dropped the camera, had to try to dust it off as best I could. And then doing the fine motor skills to open up the little battery case and take out the tiny battery and put it back in the camera. I was just like, ah. And then right in the middle of that, Apollo decided he wanted to have another Zoomy session. And now I'm super dizzy. I was going on some kind of tangent. I don't remember what it was. You'll have to forgive me. So we're just going to have to keep moving. Oh, I was saying, I say that about every project. I've got a million reasons why I should start something right away, but it's like, what is practical? And it seems like my focus right now is getting gifts done for people. So that's kind of where it's leaning, but who knows? I mean, I could see myself, just for the sake of doing it, is using some of those small storage containers, even though I might need 2 or 3 individual ones, in kitting up Train to Tokyo or Cosmic Spiral, just to put a few drills down so I can talk about it. Otherwise, I just don't know when. Like, I either got to just force myself to have a 6th whip, or just wait until next year at some point. So, too many kits. Anyway, but I think that's also part of stash collecting for myself, is like the fussing over what I'm gonna work on next in my game plan and what's taking priority and all the minutia around trying to plan out my time for diamond painting. That's part of like what is a little stressful, and to a lot of people probably would be really stressful to have all of that going, is also part of the fun for me. It's like this self-imposed like having to plan and categorize. It's like no one's doing this to you, Anthony, except you, because you keep buying diamond paintings and you're only one human and there's only 24 hours in a day. Like none of this adds up, but I'm trying to like crunch the numbers in a way that it seems justified in my head, or I can rationalize it in my head. I'm like, well, if I do this at the same time as this, and then I'll have a round going, and then I'll put this over here, and then I've got this event, but I can stack that. Like that is part of, for me, a little bit of kind of the fun is the fussing over it, you know, over the time aspect. But anyway. I like talking about it, and I keep putting myself in positions where I'm just, there's too much. But anyway, Lisa Noof says, in regards to that same video, beautiful image. I like both of your canvases from this artist. Thank you. Then we have Sabine. Says, oh wow, if you're going to do a painting with this kit, I'm totally going to buy it and join in. Crazy. Oh, a paint along with this kit. That was for Cosmic Spiral. I don't know if I'd do a paint along for it. Gosh, where could I don't even know where I'd fit something like that in. I'm not going to do a paint along with it, but Sabine, I will. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought someone was hurt. Hi. That woman was doubled over on the trail, and I was like, oh, okay, is this a medical thing I need to help you with? But I think she either dropped something or was just taking a breath. So yeah, Sabine, I will let everyone know when I start on that kit. That way, if you just want to work on it at the same time I'm working on it, but I probably wouldn't do like a paint along. At least it's not in the cards for any time soon. But you should still get it anyway. Don't let me be the reason why you go. And you're another person that said, I have gotten this kit, or I'm planning on getting it. I should reach out to Dreamer Designs and see if they would want to do some sort of something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Then Riot says, I'm considering this for Black Friday. I've looked at the render and I'm pretty happy with it since I'm not a fan of aggressive hand charting. Hoping I can find another piece to get me over the free shipping limit. Dreamer Designs has annoyed me in the past as they try to cram everything onto a 60 by 80 canvas. It looks like they've capped their short side to 60. I know they used to do 70, but I haven't seen one in a very long time. I heard they recently tightened up their grids, so I'm ready to give them another chance. Interesting. Yeah, I have no prior history with Dreamer Designs, so I can't say one way or another if it is like that the width is officially capped at 60. But that, I don't know if that would make sense, because they have some massive landscapes. Maybe I'd have to go back and look to see what some of the sizing is for these landscapes, but they have, because here's the honest truth of when I shop for diamond paintings, especially from a new shop to me, I usually click on view all kits, and then I sort by most expensive to least. Dreamer Designs was an exception because I was looking specifically for that Ivan Valikovic. But usually, and after I found a couple of his kits and bought them, what I'll do is I go to Dreamer Designs and I sort all kits by most expensive to least, because usually most expensive is going to be the biggest, and you know, I like my big canvases. So I start there and work my way back. Like, I don't need to see little like mini projects or, 20 by 20s. I'm not interested. So I always go highest to lowest. And I saw some of their big, like they had like some Christmas landscapes that were like absolutely gigantic. And I would have to imagine that the dimensions were 60 or greater on either side, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's exactly 60. You'll have to let me know if you know. But yeah, check them out. Check them out. Detoxifying Emily says, I like Dreamer Designs better than DAC, which I think is massively overrated. Well, okay. I saw this one on the website, but I'm holding off to see what comes out for Black Friday. Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying your opinion is invalid, but I will say that when it comes to diamond painting kits, there's some companies that come very close to what Diamond Art Club has to offer in terms of quality and consistency of materials and just the look and feel of everything. There's a lot of companies that come really close. And I tend to lean on the side of preferring a little less. That's not always true. They do some fantastic renderings at Diamond Art Club, but I don't mind a little computer rendering and color blending in my life. I mean, you know that. You've seen the projects that I work on. So there are some times, especially when it comes to like the Mukas that they carry, where I'm like, I could see this being more appealing to me with a little less of that blocky color. But outside of that, I mean, their customer service, at least in my experience and the experience that I've seen a lot of others have, is second to none. You know, I wrote them saying I was short on I think I was missing a color or short on a color like 2 years ago. I messaged them on a Friday and I had my bag of drills Sunday morning. Like, it was crazy. So for that aspect, I think there's a reason why they have the popularity that they have. If they were subpar or just kind of middle of the road, then I don't think they'd have the following and take up the space that they take. I think there is a reason for it. But that's not to say that a bunch of other shops, this will be our last question because we're almost to the car. That's not to say that other shops aren't going toe to toe in so many different places as well. So yeah. And it also comes down to marketing budget and visibility and that kind of stuff too. A lot of that is what pushes you to the forefront of people's minds or to the forefront of a particular category of product, is how well it's presented from like a marketing standpoint, so you have to have the budget for that. But I do get what you're saying, in terms of like, I love me some Jaded Gem Shop. It is my favorite shop of 2024. But when let's say you were to take all these different aspects and draw some lines, do a little graph of price, selection, quality, customer service, availability, like all those different factors, and you were to try to find the perfect intersection between all of those things, I think Diamond Art Club is one of the closest to the center of all of that. Whereas like for me, Jaded Gem Shop would be higher in terms of selection, and potentially even a little higher in terms of quality maybe, but price would throw that off, availability would throw that off. So it's just like, where are the things that are most important to you? Where do those lie? And hopefully with Dreamer Designs, I can find another shop that is also close to the center there too. Which just leads me to say I should probably get one of those up like now. So I can know. But anyway, all right, well, we're back to the car. Thanks for coming along with me and listening to me chat your ear off. I completely stole that saying from me. I got to find a different thing to say. But thanks for coming along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Happy placing. We'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, my hands. Bye, 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 bye. Hands are cold. Okay, bye.